here we go, right, here we go, baby! Hey, one spot on that ball, inside of it. Let's go.
But a few little technical difficulties, I apologize. For it not being the best view that we normally provide. They should on first there. Ball comes out of the shortstop's hand, not a glove rather, on the attempt there. Firmly hit ball out to left field. Scores one for the Lady Panthers. Sliding into second is that batter.
Hey, line drive right here, 9. Nothing else. Let's go.
And 2 outs. That one goes foul.
Here we go, 9. Let's go, baby. Hands back, 9. Hands back. Let's go right here.
You got it, Addison. Take a breath. Yeah, you got it.
You good? You good? Let's go.
Oh, and 2 is the count. Base runner on second. Lady Panthers here in the top of the first have already scored 1. That one's going to go foul as well. Reset for the 0-2.
Right here, 9. You got this, 9. All you, 9.
And that's going to retire the side. Keep it right here for just a minute while trying to do some of these technology things to get things set back and running. to run our different cameras. Let's see if that does anything. Yes, that does. Let's see. There we go. Now that camera's back working. Unfortunately, our second camera over there did the same thing again. Took a shot from the fence, so we'll have to figure out a way to get that one to hold in place for future looks. So we'll take a quick little break, and we'll be back in a minute for the bottom of the first. You're watching 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.
All right, I had to phone a friend to hopefully see if I can get some assistance to adjust that other camera back there. We're at the bottom of the first. The count now is 1-1. Wait a minute. I have an extra mic on. I was wondering where all my extra wind noise was coming from. 2-1 is the count now as this battle is going on here between the Lady Panthers from Buckeye and the Lady Cougars from Grant. Last game of the evening, of the afternoon here. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect. Excellent. That one hit firm out here to left field, and center fielder rather gets the glove on the ball, gets it back in. Lady Cougar slide in safe to second. after that strong shot. 1 out. Base runner on second there. I believe we have a listener from up in Monroe area. I think it's Mr. Ritchie, if I remember correctly. If I'm not butchering that name, I apologize if I did. But thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching 446 Sports. These Buckeye, the Lady Panthers, I believe, is your team that you're rooting for. First pitch in there for a strike. You see the Lady Panthers out here on defense right now. Base runner is going to advance over from second to third on that pass ball. Be a 1-1.
Hey, you gotta trust that pitch, kid.
Lady Cougars are here in the bottom of the first, going to try to even up the score, or if not, go past. That one in there for a strike 2. 1-2 is the count. Oh, yeah, 1-2 is the count. Scoreboard on the field cleared the score and put a third out up there, but catch is made in left field. Runner is on her way home and makes it fine there. That'll even the score up 1-1. Now there's 2 outs. Lefty here. I have to keep my glove ready in case one comes my way. Swing on that one, big cut. 0-1. A little drop the bat in on it, and it pushes it just foul over there off of that left third base side. Oh, and 2 is the count. See there, I believe the pitcher is actually giving a sign behind her back. That's pretty neat there to the infield, so they know what to expect. Pokes the bat out and goes foul again down the third base line. Get the ball back in and reset there for the 0-2 count. That one is up high. Goes back up. This time does not disturb my camera, thankfully. 1-2 is the count now. Sorry for the rough start with the camera work and some technology. The heat, sunlight, and equipment, technology equipment is not always the best friends. We've got a tent, but the sun does move around a little bit. There's a shot that's going to go out here. Center fielder comes in and catches it in shallow outfield or deep infield, however you want to look at it, and gloves it off the ground, gets it back in, holds the base runner there to first. Next Lady Cougar in the bat. Ball 1. Looking to throw down to first, but not just yet. 3-0 is the count now. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, 1-1. And that's going to award the base runner, the batter, base on 4 straight balls, as a matter of fact. Base runners on first and second for the Lady Cougars. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Let's see what we get going on here. That one called a strike. 0-1 now. That one gloved by the shortstop to keep any more base runners from making their way across home plate from the Lady Cougars. So we end the first inning tied at 1-1. You're watching 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Here we are back live out here at the Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex for the Grant Cougars softball tournament weekend. It started yesterday on Friday, and it has been going on since 10 o'clock this morning. 12 o'clock was the second game, and now we're in the third and final game of this tournament weekend here at 2 o'clock. And this one is between the Grant Lady Cougars and the Buckeye Lady Panthers. You see it there at the bottom of the screen, Wallace Associates scoreboard. We are in the top of the second inning, and it is tied 1-1. Count now is 1-0. That one is low as well, so we have 2-0 count now. Getting back in the groove of being in softball caused some that one, I believe, got it around on the swing. There's going to be a strike. We've called some basketball, and we've called some, last night I called a basketball playoff game, called some baseball earlier, earlier this week, I guess, technically. Swing and a miss on that one. That's strike 2. 2-2 is the count. And so now getting back into the softball, you would think between baseball and softball, no. 2 different speeds of game and a little bit different setup for each one. So gets her there on the third strike to get the first out registered here for the top of the second. My name is Chuck Perkins with 446 Sports. Glad you found us and joined us and are watching these things. We have a lot of events going on. Try to keep that ticker updated, but so much happens that sometimes it's just difficult to stay on top of it. But trust me, we are moving and going places, folks. Lady Cougars pitcher in there just dealing it out right now. And she's a little bit upset that they gave up 1 run there in the first inning. 1 out. 1 and 2 is the count. There's a hit, gloved by the pitcher, over to first in time to get the out. 2 outs now. Down low, ball 1. Down low as well, ball 2. I went in there for a strike. See the ump hold up the count there is 3-1. There she go. That fills up the count now, 3-2. Got her swinging. Strike, 3rd out of the inning. Retires the side, and the Lady Cougars will be back up here in just a minute in the bottom of the 2nd. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Here we are back live for the bottom of the 2nd inning out here at the Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex in Ball, Louisiana. Seeing this last game of the Grant Cougar Tournament weekend. First would pitch in there up high for a ball. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Don Ritchie up there in Monroe for tuning in and watching. Thank you very much, and for your son to help put you onto our channel. I know he says you like to follow these Buckeye Panthers, and so glad we're able to provide you that opportunity to do so. It's one of the things that we are very glad that we are able to connect families and friends and all of that. That one hit sharp out here to the center fielder. She gets the glove on the ball, gets it back in time. It's going to hold the base runner there at first. We'll come back around here in case there's a throw down from from home plate after the pitch. And that's going to go foul. saw a hit right back there. So that'll bring your base runner back, but a nice bunt. You saw, I don't know if you could hear it or not, but definitely could hear it out here. The girls are screaming, bunt, bunt. So everybody makes the adjustment that they need to cover that play. Very smart play going on here by both of these teams. That one rolls foul as well. Must have been an interference call because the base runner, the batter does get first, so that pushes the one that was on first over to second now. Don't be surprised to see some more of that, what they call small ball at times. There's another one. And everybody is safe because the third baseman that came up and got the bunt turned to throw the third and could not make that play there, but then when she finally turned to first, it was too late to try to even make that out as well. So the bases are loaded here for the Lady Cougars, playing a little bunt ball. So they call that small ball because you're not hitting real big shots. You're just taking little ones, little bits at a time. All you got to do is move them around station to station, as Doug calls it. Don't have to get it all at once. Just take it little bits at a time. First strike in there, first pitch in there for a strike for this batter. Bottom of the second, 1-1, bases loaded here for the Lady Cougars. That one's going to be foul. You saw the catcher pick that one up. Waiting for the third base runner to come in.
Next time, get it before it goes foul, take the base right there.
Little behind the fence coaching going on there for the Lady Panthers. You heard one of the parents just reminding them of some of the schematics of what to do. That one's fouled out of play just beyond that first base side, right before the first base dugout, as a matter of fact. Lady Panthers just came off of a game against the Lady Indians, that noon game, where they fell in that one in 7 innings, 6-1. Some adjustments or something going on down there with the catcher, her gear, it looks like. You see the look of it from the home plate camera or the dish cam. The crawfish for a cause was one of the other things. I'll show that in a few moments. The deadline was supposed to be yesterday, but from what I understand, it was extended. So you still have a chance to get your crawfish for that Fostering Community organization. 1 and 2 is the count now. So that deadline was extended from the 28th. So a few more days to go. I don't know how much further they extended it just yet. Crawfish for a cause. That's the ball also. 2 and 2 now. Bases are loaded, no outs. Cougars are feeling pretty good about the position they're in right now. There's a nice shot. Chance for a double play. Gets the base runner coming from first to second. Steps on the bag quickly. Unable to make another throw on it, but that's okay. Got 1 out, and 1 run does score for the Lady Cougars. And they get 1 out. Base runner is going to run from first to second unchallenged, as would be expected in this case. No sense in risking a missed gloved ball for a first pitch was a strike as well. Second pitch is also a strike. Thank you for watching, whether it's you're watching it live or if you're re-watching it, relive, if you will. Reliving it, relive. That one called on the outside. 1-2. 1 out. Base runners on second and third. Lady Cougars have already scored 1 here in the bottom of the second. 2 more now in scoring position. There's a shot that's coming out here. Gloved. Tag up. In, and the base runner is safe from third and advances from second over to third. Second out of the inning. There we go. I think everything is up to date. Let's clear the balls and strikes off of the board. Great job out here in right field by number 9 for the Lady Panthers to get that ball in as quickly as possible to keep from having any more runs come across. Good job by the Lady Cougars. Good placement shot there. The way the wind is blowing looks like it's straight in from center field. First pitch there for ball 1. That one down low, ball 2. That one fouled. Out. Over that adjacent field that nobody's, well, I do see some people out there. Not sure who's on that field right now. Should be 3-1 now. There you go. You know one thing, standing up in the back of the truck so I can see over the fence out here. Have to see about making some adjustments. 4 balls will give a ticket to the batter to get down to first. That puts runners on the corners. Oops, I took that one off of third. There we go. Lefty here, so I've got to get my glove on, be ready.
Okay, Jay, come on, we need you right here, babe. You got this, Jay. Here we go, baby.
Base runner on first, just kind of teasing out there. And the base runner on third cheated down just a little bit in case they did make a throw. Ball 1. Steps out of the batter's box for a minute for a short timeout. Steps back in. Here we go. Base runner's going from first to second now. Swing on that one. Thought she swung on that one. Maybe did not. Pokes the bat out at it. And it goes back over. 2-1 is on the scoreboard on the field, so I'll go with that because there they go. They changed that one. 1-2. I thought so. 1-2. Because they're right behind where they can see where he holds it up, and that unfortunately will retire the side and X out the Lady Cougars base runners that were getting in position to try to score again. But we'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome back out here to Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex for the Grant Cougars softball tournament weekend. See, we are in the top of the third. That pitch in there is a ball. The Lady Cougars lead here 3-1. There we go, making sure that camera was still up and going. There's a shot that's going to get over the third baseman's head out to left field, quickly in to second to the cutoff and hold the base runner at first. Good strong hit there by the Lady Panthers. Let's get this camera over here in case there is a throw back here from home to first. There's a shot that's going to make it out of the infield. That's being tracked down here by the Lady Cougars and bobbled around a little bit. And that'll put base runners now all the way around until second and third. Goodness gracious. Lady Panthers have got something going here. Timeout on the mound here. You see them gathering there in the circle, rather, not the mound. The mound is for baseball. The circle is here, what they call it, the pitching area confines for the pitchers in softball. It's called the circle now, not the mound, because it's not raised, it's flat. So I'm learning a little bit as we go along. After all these years, look at me, finally learning something, becoming smarter and smarter, as they say. As my wife decides to go to the store and get me a bag of Smarties, and she says there's more chance you have these Smarties than anything in that pea brain rattling around up there in your head. Lady Cougars rock fire this one. It's low. Ball one. And they get ready to rock and fire here and sing this one in. That one's fouled off that fence over there where the batter is on deck, if you will, waiting for their chance to step up. No outs. And unless they make a triple play, she should see an at bat. And there's a hit coming out here to right field, bobbled a little bit by the Lady Cougars. Play coming home at the plate, slides in easily there. Oh, goodness. And that's going to score 2 for the Lady Panthers. Ties it up now, 3-3, and the third inning. Look at the threes on the board. 3-3 in the top of the third. Base runner now left on first base.
Let's go, babe. I got you one. Hey, go have fun. Let's go, Concentrate.
right, umpire points to the pitcher, says, your turn. First pitch in there for ball one. That one's going to be hit out here to center field. Gets underneath and makes the catch back over to first. Errant throw, catcher comes back up to back. The way it bounced off, the way this field's designed, there's some brick bottom there where they tried to level off, and the defense ties into it. Kind of like a little brick fencing up partial way, as you see as it comes all the way down here. And so it just kind of tapers back up in there, but it bounced off of that, came back in where the pitcher was able to get it and hold the batter at first, or the base runner at first, and get that first out. Allen in there for a strike. 0-1, one out.
It's your pitch. Let's go, Forrest. Ricky. Bobby.
Back in time. 1-1 as you count.
Let's go, Forrest. There we go.
Goodness gracious, nice hit here by the batter that's on first. Pushed the base runner that was on first all the way around to third. Still just one out. Panthers got something cooking so far. That one's up high, ball one. Pitcher sees the card, gets the call. Walks for the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 now. Base runners on the corners.
You're pulling your head, man. You're pulling your head. Watch it to the back. Let's go. Extension. Let's go. Run it. Run it.
Ball called. Looks like he's calling it foul, even though they played it through, as they should. Played it through, just in case. 1-2 is the count now, one out. Good play there by third base and home and the base runner. There's a shot that goes foul that's gloved over there by the Panthers coach. Down that third base line, we've lost that angle a little bit. My apologies. To figure out a way to keep that camera from getting bumped around so much. Have some idea. It means I'm going to have to buy something, much to my wife's chagrin. Back over. Ball was caught by the shortstop. Caught the base runner from first off the bag, but a bad throw over allowed the base runner to get back to first. But that does get the second out of the inning. All right. New batter. Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 as you count. It is the season. It is ball season, as they say. 1-1 now. One and 2. You'd hear that on the mic call. Touch the bag for the third out to retire the side and move on now to the bottom of the third. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Here we are back live out here at the Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex. Just looking at my camera there, it looks like it did take a little bit of a shot and tilted up a little bit, but you can still see some of it. There's a shot that's coming out here to center field, but unable to get the glove on the ball. Nice dive in, but there was a covey of about 4 girls there. I guess that technically would be about a pack of about 4 Lady Panthers converging on that one. The center fielder was unable to make the catch on it. It's base runner on first now. A little bunt thrown down. Back over to first in time. And the base runner is going to get after an error thrown over to third to try to get the base runner there. It's going to let the Lady Cougars come in with an extra run there. Smart base running. You hear somebody saying, shake it off, shake it off. Absolutely, got to do that. But heads up play there, pushing the base runners around. You see the Buckeyes coach coming out here to talk to his troops, I'm sure to settle them down after that little ordeal. He pulled in all the infielders. The outfielders are out here doing the outfielder thing. As you can see there, or you see everybody on the one camera. You see coaches walking away from them. I'm sure it's something like, y'all need to get it together, talk. You should not have these mistakes at this level. Y'all played together long enough. Get this worked out. Let's go. All right. After that brief meeting of the minds for the Lady Panthers there in the circle and out here in outfield, we're back underway. Strike, swing on that one. Rolls across. 1-1. Two and one's the count now. 1 out. Lady Cougars has scored 1 so far here in the bottom of the third. See that they lead 4-3. There's a hit that goes foul down the third base line. Brings the count 2-2. High, catcher grabs it before it hits the backstop. Thankfully, I believe it is about on track for my camera. Peer in from right beside the pitcher to home plate, and you see umpire calls that one a strikeout. Not looking. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Lady Cougars have a 4-3 lead. That one in there for a strike as well.
Not bad. I like it, kid. I like it.
Nice pitch there. Just a little high out of the strike zone. But definitely one that would draw many a batter in. That was over here to first in time to get the base runner out. Good throw from the shortstop by the Lady Panthers. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
We are back live out here. First batter in there for the top of the fourth for the Lady Panthers. First strike in there. First pitch in there was a strike. There we go. Shot makes it through the infield. Gloved from the center field back in after a nice attempt by shortstop to wrangle it in. First pitch ball. Oh my goodness, what a play. What an absolute double play. Line drive back up to the pitcher, over to first to catch the base runner that was on a hit and run play. There we go. To get a double play to start off this inning. Wow. There's a hit that's going over from third to first in time to get the batter. Even though she pulled back a little bit, but she touched the bag and gloved the batter just in case to make sure. And after the top of the fourth now, Lady Cougars lead 4-3. Made it short work of the Lady Panthers in that short inning. We'll be back in a moment.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We are about ready to get back underway. You see the throw down after the last warm-up pitch of this part of the inning happened there. They meet there in the circle. All the infielders, the center fielder and outfielders had their little meeting after the throw down, as they all get ready to get started here for the bottom of the fourth. First pitch in for ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. It's 1-1 is the count now. We're just starting off here. In the bottom of the fourth, you see that the Lady Cougars from Grant have a 4-3 lead over the Lady Panthers out of Buckeye. That one's fouled back into that backstop area. One and two. Called him out looking on that one. Third strike in. That'll get the first out. My goodness. A pitcher's duel going on here. Some good defense, but definitely got a few bats on the ball to get the scores in, and playing some small ball at time when you need be. Pitcher's ready to roll. Slings that one in there nicely. Gets a strike call on it as well. A little change up. This one's going to go to shortstop to first in time to get the out. Two outs now, bottom of the fourth. Lady Panthers want another bat, another chance to claw their way back into this one and maybe take a lead. See what they can come up with. Strike called on that one. Another one of those change-ups just drops right in there. Starting to feel the effects of the sun on my legs a little bit. Zoom that one in there, but 1-1. One and two. Pitcher cam is so nice. The new placement of it this year really gets a good look of what's going on. And that's going to retire the side. We'll be back for the top of the fifth in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
We are back here live for this last game of the afternoon for the Grant High School, Grant Lady Cougars softball tournament weekend. Friday and Saturday, they hosted a great tournament out here. Weather was absolutely gorgeous, and the event has been well attended. And if you didn't make it, shame on you. You should have. Good stuff to be out here supporting these teams and players. But if for some reason, there you go, you see right fielder makes a nice catch on the ball right here in front of us. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Good catch by number 18 out here in the right field. Goodness gracious. But yes, you should definitely be out here at the ballpark supporting your team and players. And if you just can't, obviously, that's why we do what we do, but we'd rather you be here. First one in there, strike for this batter. Panthers want to claw their way back into this one. They know their innings are running short. Strike two. Kind of a partial swing there, but I believe the ball was in there for a strike as well. Got her swinging out of her shoes on that one, my goodness. Second out of the inning, the Lady Cougars wanting to deny these Lady Panthers any chance to claw their way back in. It's going to be a Cougar Panther fight, I guess. Claws are out for both sides. That one fouled back off over that first base side. Is that good? I don't know. I sometimes think I'm in denial. No, I'm not going to go down the road for a joke there either. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Doug would be very proud of that. 2-1 is the count now after rolling a couple of them across the plate. See what the Panthers can do here with 2 outs. That one is low as well. Goodness, 3-1. After a first pitch foul out, she's on 3 straight balls. See what happens here. That one's hit, gloved by the shortstop, thrown over to first, not in time. But great work over there by the shortstop to even stop that one from passing through. Good work there by the Lady Panthers. Cougars on the defense, sorry. Base runner on.
Keep it going, let's go!
Catcher looked up to throw it down to first, but decided not to this time. Again, not intrigued by the lead that the base runner has there. 2-0 is the count. 2 outs. Pitcher looks like she's looking over at the dugout to get the call in. There's a high bouncer. Going to get the runner at first. Take the easier route there since the base runner from first to second had a jump out there. So take the throw over to first, get the out there, and retire the side. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Here we are back live at the 446 Sports Complex for the Grant Parish softball tournament. That one's coming out here, or just hit up high there to the infield. First baseman for the Panthers gets over there to put the glove on that one and get the first out on the first pitch at the bottom of the 5th. This tournament has been a wonderful weekend, one that Grant always does, and they typically host it out here at Ward 10. Facilities are absolutely phenomenal out here at Ward 10. They've turfed all the infields of all the fields, softball and baseball. And if you're a pickleball enthusiast, if you will, they have a pickleball court over here. It used to be a tennis court, but they've converted it into a pickleball court because that seems to be one of the trends going on now. That I don't think they had as many folks playing tennis anymore, so they have converted it. And I just saw recently they did some work around that field, that court over there rather, and they've put LED lighting around it. So LED lighting throughout this Ward 10 recreational complex. Smart moves, some great innovations that they've put in place, but very smart about the usage of the funds that they have from this community. So cuts down the cost to them There's ball one. Yep. There's a shot back up going from shortstop over to first, and just like that, the Lady Panthers say, you want to have a short inning? We'll have a short inning. So we are going into the sixth. We'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Welcome back out here to the Ward 10 Softball Sports Complex. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins. You've been watching 446 Sports all day out here, and we've got 446 Sports spread around to a whole bunch of other areas as well today. We've had several games going on, so much appreciated to all of our advertisers and sponsors that we have with us, part of this 446 Sports family. And if you would like to get your name and your brand out in front of our audience that are so gracious to be a part of, give us a call and give us an email. Doug at 446sports.com, Chuck at 446sports.com. We'll get you in touch with and show you how you can be a part of our family and put your brand out in front of the viewers that we have globally. Don't let that freak you out either, because just because we say they're globally, and they're all around the world, and you say, well, my business doesn't go there. That's okay. One day it could, but even if it doesn't, you never know who might be watching somewhere else and said, hey, I saw this on 446 Sports. They have this advertiser that needs your business. And so much appreciative of everyone that watches, and the real reason we like to do it too, for Ephesians 4:4-6, there is one God and one purpose and one way to heaven, right? And so that is the reason behind 446. 2-2 is the count. I got a little discombobulated here thinking about some other things to say there, and kind of lost out on a little bit of the scoreboard, which is brought to you by Wallace High and Associates. Another one of our advertisers there. That one's dribbled up there, and you see the throw down to first, and said that they got the batter, got the base runner. The ball was there in time. Goodness. Top of the sixth, Panthers realize they have this bat and one more to erase the deficit that they have and take a lead. They are 2 outs down now. According to the scoreboard on site, for some reason I kept thinking that was the first batter, but I may have missed something. My apologies if I did. We'll find out here in a little bit. Two strikes for sure there. Oh, there's a nice shot coming out here. Got behind the right fielder, got overhead. Ball all the way into third. Tag made, called out. And that's going to end the inning there for the Lady Panthers. Try for score on that one. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Here we are back live out at the 446 Sports Complex. We are in the bottom of the 6th for this battle, for this game between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Cougars. Bottom of the 6th, Lady Cougars lead 4-3. I saw that 6 for the inning. 4-3 here. It's been a true fight out here between the pitchers and batters. Wow, that's a strong hit ball out there to left field. Left fielder jumps in there, and that was a line drive shot that she was able to get and actually bring it under control and record the out. Folks pulling away, I believe that was Mr. Woodard, not the coach, but his dad. That one's high for ball one. Hope you've enjoyed this evening out here with us. The views that we have were, again, I'm getting back into the swing of things and practicing a little bit of stuff with my new camera setup and new locations. Again, I was previously out there in center field, where I had a camera kind of off to the left, looking in, left of the pitcher. But this time I put it to the pitcher's right, almost more directly in center field. Strike two, 1-2 is the count, one out. And kind of like that view better. I think it gives a better look into the plate, and plus we can see if there's a play at second quickly and find out what's going on with my dish cam back there and lock it down where it won't be easily moved when the ball hits the backstop. And so I've perched myself over here off of behind the right field wall this year instead of center field. Seem to so far avoiding a few more fly balls that are hit out. So statistically, not as many left-handed batters, but it doesn't mean that right-handed batters don't push it this way as well. But that one's strike three on a swing there, and that gets the second out of the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Panthers licking their chops to get back one more bat there in the 7th to see if they can erase the deficit and score an extra, at least 2 runs to put a little pressure on these Lady Cougars. See if they can pull the win out of this one. Got to get out of this one first. 1-1 as you count. Beautiful day to be at the ballpark. There's a strong shot hit over second base's head. Just could not quite reach it. You see the base runner there on first.
Hey, 2 down, let's go. Let's go, Buckeye, here it comes, let's go. Get your back, KK, let's go, baby.
Lady Cougars would like to get another insurance run here. There's a big hit going out here to center fielder. Makes the glove on the ball to get the 3rd out and retire the side before the Cougars could try to put another one across the board, across the plate, put another number on the board. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching 446 Sports, and I am Chuck Parker.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. 446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Here we are back live in the top of the 7th with the Lady Panthers from Buckeye. They're going to take a chance here to see what they can do. See if they can erase the deficit and add some and either push forward into overtime play or take one and get the lead and see what happens to extend play just a little bit. First pitch there is a ball, so you have a 1-1. Second pitch there, also a ball. 2-0 is the count. There's little bees flying around here, buzzing. That one's in there for a strike. The Lady Cougars can sit them down here in the top of the 7th. That's going to end this game, but still, first batter, top of the 7th. 3-1 is the count now. That one's in there for a strike. Count is now full to the first batter at the top of the 7th here for the Lady Panthers. Trying to get something started. That's a hit over here to second to first to get the first out. Lady Cougars said that's how we get things started on our side of it. That's a good defensive start there for the Lady Cougars. See the Lady Panther there waiting to step into the box for her at bat. All right. Roxon fires. That's a shot going over the shortstop. Back over here to first. Throws in time to get the batter. Lady Cougars are making some work here happen defensively for them. Know that they're feeling it. It's been a long weekend for these girls out here playing both games today and yesterday having games as well. Makes for some tired bodies. That one's in there for a strike. But it is Mardi Gras weekend, and so I know this morning downtown Alexandria they had the children's parade tomorrow afternoon. There's the what we call the adult parade, the big parade there in Alexandria. That one's fouled off back behind over the backstop. And so I say that because you see down there in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the Explore Alexandria Pineville. You think there's nothing to do in this area? Check them out. I'm telling you what, they have a great calendar of events of things that are happening in Central Louisiana. Besides what's happening on 446 Sports, look at what they have going on in this area. There's a shot that's going to get all the way out into left field and put a base runner on the bags for the Lady Panthers. They say, hey, this is how we get things started. So the tying run is now on first. With 2 outs. Could they be starting a 2-out rally here? Lady Panther steps into the box ready. Lady Cougars, Roxon fires. There's a shot that's going to get out here into center field. Absolutely. Panthers appear to be getting something started here with a little 2-out rally. Base runners on first and second now. 2 outs. Do not have the luxury of doing some bunt work here, but base runs, base runs, base runs. Don't have to be a home run, just needs to be a baser. One and oh's the count.
Good solid contact right here.
This little hitting frenzy by the Lady Panthers has ignited. That throwback to first, not in time, but a good throwback to first there. 2-0 is the count.
Let's go, baby. Cut it in half. Yeah.
Got her on the swing. 2-1 is the count now. A little visit to the mound by the catcher. Come up and talk to her pitcher. Base runners on first and second, top of the 7th. Lady Panthers find themselves down 4-3. Three and one now. Pitcher looks at her wrist, gets the call. Throws a pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Got a full count now. 2 outs, base runners on first and second. Top of the 7th with the Lady Panthers down 1, 4-3. Could this be the start of the rally? Could this be the end of the game? A lot riding right here. A lot of pressure. Shot going out here to left field, bobbled a little bit. One runner comes around and scores. And that's going to tie it up here in this game. Lady Panthers put one across the board to tie it up. Wasting no time to get that runner there. Coach was waving her arms when he saw that left fielder bobble the ball just a little bit. He told her to come on, let's go. Center home, base runner still at first and second with 2 outs. First pitch in there for a strike. Whoops, let me clear the count and redo that again. There we go. There's a big hit. They'll get the easy. Oh, and they bobble it there. Oh my goodness. The quick throw back over to second. Thought they had the easy third out, but the bobble by the second baseman of the throw from the shortstop cost them to load the bases up now.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 8.
Got a courtesy runner coming in.
8 for 23. Courtesy for the catcher.
And you see the meeting there in the circle. Coach is coming out. Come out and had a meeting with her infield. Now she's walking back over to her dugout. And remember, crawfish for a cause. The deadline has been extended past yesterday original deadline. The deadline has been extended. It's going to be out there at Huckleberry Brewery. They're hosting the event for them. Great thing to be involved with that fostering community. It's crawfish season in Louisiana, so people are going to buy and eat crawfish. So why not put a little money towards a great cause? First pitch to the new batter, ball 1. Four to 4 now in the top of the 7th. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. This game all of a sudden even got a lot more exciting. Second baseman comes over, puts the glove on the ball, retires aside, but Buckeye scored the run there to tie it up. We'll see what happens when we come back in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back. You're watching 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
We are back live at the bottom of the 7th. Yes, I did make that change. Bottom of the 7th. And you see that the Lady Cougars up to bat. This one can be done in a walk-off fashion. Tied up 4-4. All they're wanting to do is put one across the board. That one fouled back there. It's going to be count. It's now going to be 0-1. Lady Panthers pitcher set, rocks and fires this one in. chased that one. Nice changeup, got her on it. The change in speed. She's been zipping them in there pretty good, but that gets them committed to those faster pitches. And when she does that changeup and it's right there, sometimes that commit to a faster pitch, you just can't override it just yet. That one's high. 1-2. I thought she was giving a sign, but that's actually a towel hanging back there where she can dry her hand. Shot is from shortstop to first. Nice stretch there by the first baseman to get that glove on the ball and get the first out. Goodness gracious. Here we go, second batter.
Hey, good pitch, I like it, KJ.
All one.
KJ, let's go here, Buckeye.
Giving chase from the right fielder to try to get there, just didn't get off the blocks in time to make it. That'll even out the count at 1-1. Or as I always say, you audit it out, but again, to much chagrin. Rolls that one across. 2-1 now. Had to brush her side of her leg when she came around a little bit.
Let's go, baby. Yes, he did. Check her.
2-2 is the count now. Home plate called a ball. They appealed it down, and first base umpire said she did go. The appeal paid off on this time. That's why they do what they do. Count is now full, 3-2. Pulls the trigger on that one indeed, and that is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Panthers have one more out here to see if they can end it here, or are we going into, are we going into free baseball? I must have lost my camera behind the dish, it looks like. That's strike one. Noise and all ended abruptly back there. Glove on the ball by the shortstop to keep it from going to the outfield. But that'll put a base runner there on first. Base runner teasing a run there. First pitch ball. Now with the Lady Cougars with the winning run on first. See what they can get going. There's a shot that's going to drop out here into center field. Puts base runners now at first and second. Lady Cougars got something cooking now. The batter steps into the box. Nice lead here from second. First pitch in there for ball one. There's a shot that's going to go, and that's going to retire the side without being able to score. So we are in free baseball here. We're moving on into the top of the eighth. We'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. 446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
A hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Here we are back live out here at the Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex. There we go. All kinds of things to see and do out here at Ward 10 Sports Complex. If you have an event that you need to host, like they have here at the Grant Parish Grant High School Cougars softball tournament that they're hosting out here, absolutely. Great facilities. All the infields of all the fields are turfed. They have LED lighting around everything. There's pickleball if you're not into baseball and softball or hosting that, and maybe you're a pickleball enthusiast and just want to get out here and play some pickleball with a group. Come on out. Great facilities here. That one's fouled off the batter. There, and here we are in the top of the eighth inning. Extra innings. Free softball. I apologize earlier. I said free baseball. It is free softball. Extra innings. There's a shot that's going to go back up to the pitcher. She'll turn around, throw it back to first base, and get the first out of the inning. Home team advantage in this one. At this point, you got tie game. If you can hold them and come back in and get something going and score one, you get to walk it off. However, the visitors could pull the upset here and score and then come back and hold you. That one's in there for strike one. Long day. The battery has run out on the camera behind the plate, apparently. So here's one fly ball hit. The second baseman stumbles, Shortstop has to look down to make sure where she was at on the fall so she didn't trip over her. And the base runner, batter, gets all the way around to second. Gets a double out of it. There you see everybody in alignment. Base runner on second. Big high hit ball there. Had problem transitioning that spot from the turf to the grass as it looks about where she tripped there. First pitch in for strike, 0-1. Hard hit ball. It's going to make its way out here to the outfield. They're going to send her safe past the throw-in attempt. Base runner makes her way all the way around to third because a little distraught where the Cougars, Lady Cougars, found themselves. From missing that throw and tag. It was a very close shot there. Ball one. Shot there, third baseman can't handle it, so it comes over. Another score across the board there for Buckeye. They now lead 6-4. Just a slight implosion going on here for the Lady Cougars. Not how they have operated all day today in the games that we've seen. So I don't know if the nerves are getting to them, exhaustion is getting to them, but it's just a little meeting going on there at the circle to get everything pulled together. Panthers now lead since the first inning, their first at bat where they were at 1-0, and then the Lady Cougars came back, tied it up, and then they ended up taking the lead and have held the lead up until this point, this inning. Some fixing of equipment, I guess. Oh, and 1 is the count. Throw back to first, not in time. Good throw, though. One and one. That one low as well. 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. You got 2-2 now. That'll fill the count up to 3-2. Lady Cougars want to end this one so they can get back in there. That one's going to be fouled out over the right field, not first base side, behind first base dugout there. Reset for the 3-2. Little blooper hit. Second baseman does get a glove on the ball to get the second out of the inning. Chases the base runner back to first. Lady Panthers have put on a couple of runs here in this top of the 8th to take the lead. Add a little pressure to Lady Cougars going forward. There's a shot, gloved by the shortstop. Over to first, not in time. And that puts base runners at first and second now. Two outs. Pinch runner coming in for the base runner at first. That one is up high. But at 1-1. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Reset now for 1-2, or say reset, but brings the count to 1-2 now. There's a strong hit going out here. It's going to come off the wall. Another run scores there for the Lady Panthers. Not that one. The Lady Panthers, or base runners, are now at second and third. That one is low. 1-0. Big hit out here to center field, and she's right there to make the catch and the out and stop this bleeding from the Lady Panthers. Lady Cougars got some work to do if they're going to pull this win. Lady Panthers have found a way to put them in a deficit, or put the Lady Cougars in a deficit. We'll see what they can do when they come back. At the bottom of the 8th, you're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Here we are back to live action. Bottom of the 8th. Free softball. You get a softball. They get a softball. Yeah, everybody gets a softball. It's free softball. Free innings now. Lady Panthers from Buckeye have put 3 extra on across the plate here to bring themselves out of the tie of 4-4. So they brought 3 across there in the 7th and in the top of the 8th, rather. I'm sorry, to put a little pressure here on the Lady Cougars at bat. So that's 1-1 now as you count. And you see all of that down there on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, this has turned out to be a really good thriller. What a way to end the day. That one's fouled off. That one looks like it goes into that field that is behind the press box behind this one. That'll bring the count to 1-2. Does take a lot of equipment to make this stuff run. That's why we appreciate the advertisers to help us make it available to bring it to you, the viewer, at no cost at all. That one's going to be hammered down. Oh, my goodness, into the parking lot and get some little glancing blows off of some of the little bugs that are parked out there. Oh, what fun it is to be in the ballpark. 1-2, reset here. Let's try it again. That one's going to be fouled off this way. Looks like it hit a light pole and then came down right there on top of that tin roof. Pretty good ice cream, by the way. So I've been told from a friend. Reset for the 1-2. Here we go. There's a shot that's going to be popped up. Catcher's calling for it and does indeed make the catch. Gets the first out of the inning, retires the first batter there for the Lady Cougars. 2 outs away for the Lady Panthers. Some little silliness going on out here in the outfield. Happy to get the first out of this last inning, working their way to maybe a victory. That one's low. Ball 1. That one's fouled off. That backstop there as well. 1-1 now is our count. 1 out. Buckeye leads 7-4. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Coming up first base. First baseman throws her glove over across her body to snag that one out of the air to get the second out. My goodness, what a shot indeed. What a play. She looks over at the dugout as if to say, nothing to it. Just another day of work. Lady Cougars, last out here. See if they can pull something together and get it started. They have hosted a phenomenal tournament here. That one's a little low. Count is now 1-1 with 2 outs. if they've gone back and watched this and have the mics on, hey, coaches, thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing us to be here and present this to you and to everybody. I went in there for a strike, 1-2. Like to thank coaches out there at Grant High School. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this and you being a part of our family as well. Bring you some Grant Cougar softball. Buckeye's been a part of our team, one of our teams as well. And we've had their football and their basketball on. So very good possibility. We may have some coverage of their softball also. You see we have Grace baseball, Ash baseball, Menard baseball, and softball. Lots of things going on. That one fouled over. Count is still 1-2, just battling up there, trying to get a hit on it. Bring it in play. Hit it where they ain't, they say. There's a hit. Is it where they ain't? Nope. From short to first, throw is not in time. Base runner gets there. So now the Lady Cougars have got a base runner on. First one of the 3-run deficit with them trailing 7-4. One at a time is all it takes. That one's going to be fouled over here. That one's, wow. That one just skimmed over the top of that canopy area where the fans sit right here off the first base line and just line drive out there almost to those other buildings. 0-2. 2 outs. Base runner on first. And he gets her looking, and that's going to retire the side and end the game. Buckeye Lady Panthers win this one in extra innings, 7-4. Folks, it's been my pleasure to bring you today's events from out here at Ward 10 Recreational Sports Complex. I'm glad you got to be a part of it. Glad we were here to film it and present it for those folks that couldn't be here. As always, if you have the option, please come to the game. Be at the ballpark, be at the field, be at wherever it is that it's being broadcasted from. Be there live. Don't just sit at home. If you have that chance to be there, be there. It's much more enjoyable when you're here for everyone, for yourself, and for the players. Love for them to be out here. I'm going to see if I can wave to Coach. He's going to come out here, get a quick little interview with him. Good deal, good deal. That's Coach Keys there with Buckeye. Ask him about this tournament, and I have to go over and talk to Coach from Grant Parish as well to get her thoughts on the tournament, how it all unfolded as well. So we'll take a quick little break while he's meeting with his team, and then we'll be right back in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports with Buckeye winning this last game over the Grant Cougars, 7-4.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Hot and steamy au jus is the king of dips. It enhances the flavor of everything. Roast beef, onions, cheese. I would dip everything in au jus if I could. Everything. Take it from a real firefighter. You gotta come and try this new French dip sub.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today.
Here we are back live. I'm talking to the winning coach, Coach Justin Keys from out at Buckeye. The Lady Panthers very dominant in this last game of this Grant Parish tournament that they had out here this weekend. I know they host it every year, and y'all are always in this. So tell me about your first-year experience. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's talk about your player here first, and talk about the game, and then we'll talk about that in a minute. So,
we had a very tough battle today with Grant, previously undefeated. I think ranked 2 or 3 in Division 2 non-select. So we knew it was going to be a battle coming in. But we had girls that stepped up in key situations, one of which is Amira Jeffries here. She came in as our DP today, swung the bat with some confidence, got on most of the time today, and ended up hitting a couple doubles and scoring the go-ahead run and extras today for us, and did an outstanding job.
Can you hand her the headset real quick? I want to ask her a quick question. I promise it won't be anything to tell me any kind of trade secrets or anything. So what's the best story you can tell me? No, I'm kidding. Tell me about that number 3. What does that mean to earn that board? It's got to be something special to it.
It means everything. Like everything to me.
So what do those boards tell us? Is it like the third game? Is it that you're like moved up to the third place player of the team? Tell me what number 3 actually means there.
Third game of the season.
Okay, third game of the season, and you're the MVP from the team? Awesome. So tell me again the position you play.
I play left field, but I didn't play.
But you came in as DH, so you had some key hits in the game that put some of those scores up on the board that allowed y'all to either tie it or win this game, correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent job out there. I tell you what. So tell me, what grade are you in?
9th. 10th.
10th.
Sorry.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, you might feel like you're in 9th, playing like you're in 10th, or actually probably playing like you're a junior or senior at this point in time, but you know you got a few more years in advance, right, to come up. Super. What's it like playing for just Coach Keys here? And being just a Lady Panther in general?
It's awesome.
It's awesome?
I always dreamed of being on the high school team.
Good family environment and everything. Great to hear that. And that's what we hear a lot of from the girls that are in the different sports that we'd covered, that it's just a good, close-knit family. And if you have troubles, you have somebody you can lean on, right? So what's your favorite position you play out here?
Left field
over there. I'm over here in right field. I'm pointing. So super. Well, it's nice to see you out here. Congratulations on being the MVP for the Lady Panthers on this win over the Lady Cougars. What a big game indeed.
Thank you.
All right. Hand that headset back over to Coach real quick. Coach, just a great selection there for your MVP. Very deserving, obviously.
Yeah, great kid.
So tell me, I know you have a tournament as well. Everybody seems to have tournaments, and everybody gets in there to play them. So tell me about your tournament coming up, too.
We have a tournament in 2 weeks from now. Here we'll have, I think, about 6 local teams just playing like a round-robin style. And then at the end of the season, the last weekend, we have our big tournament, our Raising Cane's Clico Invitational Tournament. And we have about 27, 28 teams from across the state from all classes, Class C to 5A, and select, non-select, all that. They just come here to get one last big tune-up before the playoffs start, and it's always a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I remember that Raising Cane's. That's usually when you'll have it Ward 9. Will it be there again? Or is
it's going to be at the Pineville Recreation Complex.
The new one that they built? Yes. Yep. Over there. Very good. Very good. Well, if we get a chance to make it out there, definitely would like to be a part of that with you as well. And we've enjoyed having Buckeye as part of our 446 family and the coverage that we're getting there. Coach, congratulations. I want you to go out and enjoy the rest of the time with your team. Enjoy your weekend. I'm sure it's going to be short-lived because practice starts again because games are running around.
Yeah, we got a big week next week. District starts for us. Our district, we play one round, but we play at the front end of the season. So we got Caldwell and Vidalia next week, and then we come back for Brad Woodard's tournament here.
Yep.
And we got 5A West Washita and 3A Bruley, two perennial powers in those classes. So we got a lot of work to get done. I'm proud of the effort the girls put in today. Fought back, kept scrapping, never gave up. But we still got to get back to the drawing board on Monday. It's going to be a 0-0 ball game on Monday for us. We're going to start over and try to win the week.
I didn't see how you did on the rest of the games in this tournament. I know you had Pineville, Tioga, and Grant. So obviously we got the Grant one. We saw the Tioga one. How did the Pineville game go?
Pineville, they have such a potent lineup, and we made a couple errors, and one in the first, one in the second, and they got up. And when they get up on you, it takes away your small ball effort, and they get to pin their ears back and go. And they're a really solid ball club. It's going to be a tough team that's going to get them out in the playoffs this year. I know that.
Good deal. Good deal. Appreciate your time being out here with us and being a part of 446
Absolutely.
Sports.
Thank y'all for all y'all do.
Thank you for everything you do. You've heard it here, folks. Buckeye Lady Panthers victorious over the Grant Lady Cougars here at the Grant Lady Cougars own invitational, I guess, if you will, tournament this weekend. We'll be back. God bless, and stay tuned for the next event we have here at 446 Sports. My name is Chuck Perkins. Have a good evening.